Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever in the world you are listening from. This is Mark with the Bitcoin Exchange channel coming to you with another sponsored ICO review. Bidooh, it's Bidooh.io is the URL. Bidooh, call letters of the coins, DOOH. That is a token coin call letter, DOOH. In case you're curious, I looked it up. What exactly does that mean? It stands for Digital Out of Home. This comes to you from a very large industry arena, the advertising arena. $34.8 billion industry, expected to grow to $45.46 billion by 2021. The available tokens, 126 billion with a B, a lot of tokens. Soft cap, they are trying to reach a soft cap of $5 million USD. Hard cap, $25 million. Token price, 0.005. In order to pay for this coin, you're going to need to come up with some Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar Lumens, quite a few different ways to pay into this ICO. Very impressive. More mediums to pay than most ICOs. Team members, there's 9. We'll get into them shortly. 4 advisors rounding out a team of 9. Very impressive project. I don't mind telling you I like this project. I like most ICOs, if not all, that I take on. Otherwise, I would not doing a review for them. I guess it's theoretically possible for me to do a review that I don't like, but for the most part, I pick projects I do like. This one really cream of the crop. I like what I see. A lot of media hype out there as far as attention, all the way up to the Queen of England herself has seen the technology that this company is going to introduce to the advertising digital world. Let's jump in here, look at a quick video, about a minute and a half long. Let's bring your attention
Outdoor advertising is a great place for your business to build its brand. But while you know the location of your ad, you don't know who's seen it. So can you really be sure if your adverts are being seen by the right people? Or at all? Now you can! Bidooh have developed a unique platform that connects an online portal to interactive digital screens that can recognize every individual, right down to their age and gender. Meaning you can understand exactly who's seen your adverts. It's a world first. Think of an advertising idea and using the Bidooh app or web portal, launch it the same day. Create an ad, choose the best location to display it, set a budget and upload. Then view impressions in real time as people see your ad. It's instantaneous and accessible to everyone. By marrying the accountability of online advertising to the viewability of outdoor advertising, Bidooh will disrupt media planning and buying forever. To eliminate fraud and create transparency, the platform will record all displays and views on the blockchain to allow for independent auditing. The Bidooh platform is designed for global scale. New and existing digital screen owners can join the network to create the world's first truly global platform without borders. Businesses, media agencies and network owners can all trade advertising space using Bidooh tokens. This is the future of outdoor advertising. Real-time, impression-based digital advertising. Bidooh.
There you have it. Bidooh, very impressive project. All right, this is the URL, the main homepage, Bidooh.io. Let's go through this real quickly. Pre-sale now open, 5 days, 12 hours, 50 seconds, 14% bonus on token. Now the Bidooh tokens, basically at this moment, $1 equals $1 US, 2,000 Bidooh tokens. Public ICO, this is on the home page. You guys can look at this. This is impressive things we're fixing to go through. I'm telling you, I like this project. Bitcoin, or rather Bidooh's lead investor is Manchester, that's in England, the UK, United Football Club's non-executive director, Michael Edelson, who's done 20 stock market flotations, of which 2 reached over $1 billion. come to you straight from Wikipedia. As a matter of fact, when we start evaluating the team, there's a link that you're going to be able to click on to his website, or rather Wikipedia's website describing what we just went over. Wikipedia, you'll be able to click on it. Mike was instrumental in hiring Sir Alex Ferguson, who went on to become the most successful manager in British football history. I normally don't read as much as I'm reading, but there's so much jam-packed information here and in the white paper that we're going to go over a little bit more than we normally do. Bidooh's founders won many awards for innovation, including Pitch at the Palace, which was organized by HRH Prince Andrew in London at St. James Palace and attended by Her Majesty The Queen herself. Founders were invited to Windsor Castle, where HRH Prince Andrew announced, "This is what the audience voted on last night. This is the future of advertising." And he was talking about the Bidooh project. With Michael's help, they started to assemble a team of experts to discover the problems that exist within the billboard market. Those of you that listen to our ICOs have seen more than one or two. We always identify the problem. If the particular ICO that we are reviewing does not fix a problem that's out there in the industry, we will pass on the review. $34.8 billion market that's still booked over the phone, time-consuming, resource-heavy, cost-prohibitive. This needs to be fixed, and that's where Bidooh coin comes from. That's why they bring it into existence. They imagine being able to book advertising space on digital screens to be as simple as ordering an Uber and priced as flexible as Google Awards. It would mean any business, can buy advertising on digital screens in real time, opening up the world of digital screens to every small business. Company's visions to advertise on digital screen in 60 seconds from a mobile app. The vision for Bidooh is to revolutionize and democratize the $34.8 billion advertising industry by creating a truly flexible, immediate, measurable self-service platform and open digital screen network. Advertisers, media agencies of all sizes, they're able to plan and place their advertisements through Bidooh. Here's an example of an 84-inch screen live from Manchester. You can actually walk up to this screen, and the cost of it cost about 1.4 seconds for an advertising for one screen only, 1.4 cents rather, USD for a 10-second ad. This is going to be fairly inexpensive advertising. Everything can be done online and with the Bidooh iPhone and the iPad app. They've signed an agreement to install 2,000 screens across Europe and Czech partners. It's available to all advertisers, no minimum contract. Bidooh will unlock a new customer base, and the potential advertisers are currently able to use advertising outdoor. Very impressive. We'll look at some of the problems in the industry and the fixes that Bidooh has in that as well. The platform, the roadmap of the platform goes back to Q1 of this year, and as I've discussed many times in these large ICOs, large projects that we're bringing to you, you don't wake up one morning, January 1st, and say, hey, let's bring a coin to the marketplace, launch it that evening. Folks, something this big, and I'll show you how big when we look into the social media aspects of it and what they've done already and how much attention and this hype has been brought into this project. As I stated earlier, the Queen itself has heard of Bidooh. Pretty impressive. So I am quite sure this footprint really goes back to earlier than 2018. Sometimes these things are 2 and 3 and 4 years into the making. You can go through this when time permits, Q1, Q2, Q3, all the way into 2019 and beyond. Here's the partners, familiar sounding names, Amazix, Boardwalk Studio. So this is on their main site. Bidooh.io. Let's take a look at the white paper. You know what? Let's look at the team first. Now, one problem I had with this, I'm not really a fan of this portion of it. I like to be able to click onto these guys and to be able to go straight to their LinkedIn page. We're not able to do that here. I haven't found any LinkedIn presence, any links to LinkedIn, rather through here or in the white paper, and that is not good. I like always to be able to verify through LinkedIn that these people are real, the name of their project, is on their social media platform in LinkedIn. The amount of connections that these guys have, usually in excess of 500. That's not, all in itself a bad thing. It's just one little flag out of many as we evaluate these ICO reviews. I like having LinkedIn, and they don't have it. Now, probably, if you took the time to do so, you can look these guys up individually. As many of these reviews as we do and bring to the public, we obviously do not have time to do that. So that's why we're very impressed when it comes within the parameters of the white paper, and this particular one did not, and that's okay. Very well-rounded, balanced team. 3, 6, 9, and 4 brings you to 13 total. And I noticed here 6 more developers, customer service, marketing, sales, and operational team members. So you can actually add 3, or rather 6 more to that number. Let's jump in and look at the white paper. This is impressive. Very, very zippy, very clean. Hyperlinked, as I always like to have them. Michael Edelson says, of my 20-plus IPOs, this is so far my most exciting and unique venture. I can tell you out of all the IPO reviews I've done, and there have been more than a few, I can tell you this is definitely one of the most exciting that I've had the privilege to work with. His Royal Highness Prince Andrew himself, this is what the audience voted for last night. This is the future of advertising. And of course, they're talking about the Bidooh token and the Bidooh process, the Bidooh platform. Michael Kaiser said, this is like the Pokemon of advertising. Folks, it doesn't get any cooler than that if you want a direct quote. Steve McGarry, YouTuber, I feel passionate about this project because I've been in the space for so long and I know the potential of it. I'm an influential YouTuber myself as well, and I say I like this project. Okay, hyperlinked. We're on that page. Go back to it. I always like the projects to be hyperlinked, and this one is. So let's go through this. I won't spend a whole lot of time here, more than normal, because again, as I mentioned earlier, very well written. This is one of the simplest written white papers that I've ever had the privilege of go through. You really, really understand it. Sometimes we do the ICO reviews, and it's very easy to get in over my head. I was understanding of most of the project here, and that is awesome. What is Bidooh? Bidooh is the world's first facial recognition billboard on the blockchain. Delivers targeted advertising based on who they are and what they wear. Bidooh displays the right message to the right person at the right time, all controlled from the app in real time. You actually can walk up to a Bidooh advertising space, the screens. It will read your face recognition software, and it can actually tell you if you are a happy or a sad person. This is amazing. Future of advertising. That's His Royal Highness Prince Andrew from Windsor Castle made that comment. Market and the problem. This is where we get into the problem and the fix that Bidooh brings to the marketplace. Digital out-of-home advertising, that's DOOH, which happens to be the call letters of this coin, is growing at a phenomenal rate, $34.8 billion currently. Within the next 3 years, $45.5 billion, 2021. For the sector, this demonstrates unprecedented growth rate, far higher than the 4% for traditional media. Exciting as this is, the market continues to suffer from historic challenges. We're going to show you some charts that kind of highlight, do a little better job explaining than it's laid out right here. Challenges that impact advertisers, publishers, consumers alike. Of these challenges, the most criticized are the costs borne by advertisers due to many middlemen. You'll see the middleman coming up real quickly in the picture. Misleading information, targeting efficiency, slow speed to market, and the ease of fraud. Here comes the fix. Unique opportunity. Bidooh has developed its own intelligent, automated digital billboard advertising platform. That's a mouthful. Built in the cloud that will leverage blockchain technology to address each of these challenges and more. Now, for the first time, advertisers, publishers, consumers can all benefit from a truly global and accessible digital advertising platform. They call it digital, or rather decentralized digital platforms. Developed, proven, already at a minimum viable project. Product MVP stage and live on Bidooh.com. The Bidooh platform enables advertisers to actually buy and upload, manage their own digital advertising in 10-second increments on any Bidooh-supported publisher billboard screen anywhere in the world. Folks, targeting advertising, it doesn't get better than that. Find the region you want, go through the demographics that they've painstakingly put together, and you can put your word out on the street very quickly, very efficiently, and in a quick, brief amount of time. Using either your desktop, your mobile device, advertiser will be able to accomplish the process in minutes instead of months waiting on an advertising list. Comes with the added benefit of selecting, reporting key demographics, including age, gender, whether the folks have a beard, mustache, sunglasses, number of visits, duration, brand recognition, the color of their hair, eye color, skin. This is amazing. Demographics I've never seen done at this level. Wow, wow, wow. Publishers can quickly take advantage of the Bidooh platform by installing Bidooh screens at their chosen location. This one here is in a shopping mall. While you're reading the advertisements, guess what? They're reading you and they're sending it back to the demographics. This is advertising at its best. Commercially, this direct-to-advertising approach removes most of the costly intermediates involved in the traditional advertising journey, and it creates a better value proposition for both the advisor, or rather the advertiser, and the publisher. Blockchain use, we all know what blockchain does. And again, you can go through this when you get a chance. Use of the token access, you buy advertising space in real time. What is real time? I think we all know that means now. Doesn't get any easier than this, doesn't get any faster than this. The reward, get rewarded with tokens for vetting the quality of the advertisers. Engagement, tokens for seeing advertisements and engaging with advertisers. Spend, you'll be able to spend these tokens that you acquire at select retailers. You'll be able to earn, freelancers earn tokens for graphic design, copywriting, translation work. Tokens 28 times cheaper, folks. 28 times cheaper to buy during the ICO than to buy advertising space through normal channels. In other words, the cost of 2,000 tokens is $1 US, and that pays for about $28 in advertising on their screens, which basically breaks down to, as we mentioned earlier, 10-second advertisement is going to cost you about 1.4 seconds on one screen. Look at this when you get a chance. Here's available tokens, 126 billion. Here's the different payment methods. Again, I like this project. It goes much more into detail than I'm going to go into. But just look at the annual growth of the forecast from 2015 all the way to 2020. It's going one way. It's going up, and it will continue to do so. Most experts do agree. Why people are going to spend money on advertising. We're all after the same dollar that is in your pocket. Here's the advertiser's normal dilemma, the cost, so much fraud involved, trying to get everything accurate, the occupancy, that's basically the screen occupancy, and the advertiser. This is you in the middle of all of it, and this is the problems, potential problems that you as an advertiser will encounter. These start from attempting to book advertising through traditional routes, programming agencies, direct through the publisher, and they are finding a way to circumvent that. Here's the middleman that we talked about earlier, the advertiser. That's you and me trying to put our company out there. We call the ad agency. They contact their subcontractors, and then they put it out to their publisher, and then it finally hits the billboard 2-3 months later, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer, many times longer. It is a slow deployment process. Lack of transparency, the advertising screen space occupancy, many reasons why this happens. Not enough advertisers to fill the space on the screen, so a lot of times you'll see them coming in with some space filler, for lack of a better word, and Bidooh actually has a way of fixing that. A lot of problems. Here's the solution. Download an app, create an advertisement, you choose the location, you set the budget, and you publish, all in about 60 seconds. Cuts out all the middlemen. Difference between this chart and the one we just looked at, these are not middlemen, these are processes. Very impressive. It's like Google Awards for the digital billboard world. Here's the white paper. Look at it when you get a chance. Google AdWords is a concept for outdoor. This is amazing, folks. I'm really enlightened, no pun intended, because when these screens light up and they're reading your facial software, it doesn't get more enlightening than that. I like this project. Take a look at it. Always, always, always do your due diligence when you're investing in these ICOs. This is a good one. I think it's worthy of your time. Make sure you KYC, know your customers before you jump in and you buy tokens for the new launching simplified outdoor advertising real-time online. Grab your phone, grab your laptop, put your company advertising in, pick your demographics, Viola, send it to the screen, and you're good to go. One more thing I want to look at, if I could find it real quick here. This is one of them, one of two things I wanted to show you. The age, gender, beard, mustache, sunglasses, number of visits, duration, brand recognition, colors, hair color. All of these things are built into this facial recognition software, and they take these back and they crunch the numbers, and you're able to send these out to the demographics of your choice, scalable to millions of screens. Fixed spaces versus biddable space. You're able to put these out in any arena that you want. Budget-based delivery, billboard, the return of investments, all this very easy to figure out. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. The market size, small business, online advertisers, existing OOH advertisers, and the media agencies. You can actually look at existing billboards. They can come in, they can put a Bidooh box on that particular billboard. They're in the Bidooh game. You can actually advertise on that space. Market size, folks, is massive, massive, massive. There's the Prince again. Prince Philip. Here's the trial. This is one thing I wanted to show you. 16 screens I've already done. 4 locations across the UK. 500 advertisers have signed up to date. This thing is going to be worldwide. Lot of information, and this is it. This is actually what I've been looking for. Agreements in place. Czech Republic, Bosnia, Croatia, Slovakia, South Korea, United States, Romania, and the UK. As you can see, 20,000 screens that have already signed up across South Korea, so this is a big, big project. I like this. Folks, this coin is a buy, in my humble opinion. Again, due diligence, great ICO. I can see potential in this project a lot more than a lot of the ICO reviews. Okay, there we go. There you have it. Bidooh, call letter, DOOH. Again, that's digital out of home. Unit price 0.0005. Great ICO. I think you need to take a look at this one. Again, do your diligence. Do me a favor when you get a chance. Click on the red button, subscriber button. Subscribe to this, as we can continue to bring these ICOs to your attention. As always, we will see you in the future.